Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Dominions 5. In this Let's Play series we are playing middle-aged Mictlan. With some house rules, check the description and you'll know what I'm talking about. So, let's continue from where we left off and let's see if we can survive this early stage of the game. We are at war with Oceania to our western side and to the north against Marignan. We are playing against teams, so let me recheck the teams. And Oceania teammate it's Vanheim and Marignan teammate it's Keolum. So we need to take a look, and if we see those nations we need to take care. Keolum, I think it's over here to the north. I don't know if they were faring that well. I know that they were under attack of someone. I don't know how they are doing. And Vanheim, I think they are also over here. Well, over here or over this side over here. I think it's over this side. So for now, our main worries it's Marignan and Oceania. So for this turn, first off, let's check magic. We are getting construction level 6 next turn, which is going to be a very good point in our game, and then we'll aim at conjuration level 6. Some of my go-to points when I'm in trouble, and hopefully we have everything under control, but my go points when I'm under pressure against the AI, it's a little bit easier to get some kind of tug that can hold out enough so that we can survive to the middle game. And usually I need the combination of construction 6 level and conjuration level 6. It will have the Bane Lords, for instance, and since we are a nation that has access to water magic and nature magic, we can forge the Ring of Regeneration, the Frost Brand, and so it's going to be a solution for some of our problems. It's not going to be enough. We also have some access to astral magic, and we can forge the Amulet of Anti-Magic. If you are going to use thugs which are undead to be your thugs or your light thugs, I think the Amulet of Anti-Magic needs a slot for it, because the undead are target of many spells, so they need to have a very high magic protection so that they can withstand those attacks against divine, against very nations that have a lot of priests. They can banish, for instance, so it's a good choice to have a very high value of magic resistance. So one of our options is going to be going to that side, and we are a little bit lucky because we have two of our national heroes which they have death magic, and they are able to cast the ritual spells of the death tree. So they can cast the Revive Bane Lord and the Summon Spectre. So we are a little bit covered in that way, and they can side search for the needed death gems. If we didn't have those national heroes, it wouldn't be that easy to have some kind of chassis to use as a light tag. Let me know in the comments, when you are in trouble, there is some kind of tactic that you go to try to face off against the AI. Let me know in the comments. I would really like to know what's your take on this strategy. Well, let's move on in our game. I have set up the moves for this turn. My big army over here that we defeated Marignan last episode is going to move here. Hopefully we can hold off this position here to start building a fortification over there. I have my army here. We are going to push into Oceania lands. Instead of waiting for them over here, we are going to push all over here, these three, but we'll see. At least next turn I will push into this province. Remaining moves, it's some armies that are coming to the south and to this position here to reinforce all of these armies, and it's side searching. I'm also moving back the army that I used to get this province over here. I might, since we have direct connection to this province here, I might try to take it out. it's easy enough, and we can withdraw if if we are in any kind of trouble. So, and we get the bonus of the province since it's adjacent to our fortification. So every time that you have a fortification, it's a good policy to try to have all of the provinces that connect to it, because you will have resource bonus and income bonus on that province. So I'm going to try to take that province out next turn if Marignan does not surprise me with any fancy move, or even Oceania. So this is my decisions for this turn. Magic, we already seen it. We are getting construction level 6 next turn. We have a nice amount of research points, research speed for each turn. We are almost at 500 at this stage of the game. It's very good. Again, having high research, it will that balance. It forfeits a little bit using mages in combat, so we are a little bit underpowered in combat because all of the recruitment of the mages are being used to research. While we can sustain this, I will leave it like that because I want that push in research. But if we get too much pressure, I will need to use some mages in combat. But for now, I hope we can maintain this kind of strategy. So nation overview, I'm not forging any items this turn. Next turn it will be a different matter, but this turn I will not. So it's a lot of movement and a lot of researching, nothing special. My scouts are few and they are well positioned right outside our borders to see if they can catch some army movement from our enemies, and that's pretty much it. A couple of independent commanders defending because they are just there waiting to ferry some troops from one province to another. So that's pretty much the message screen that we are going to get with idle commanders. It's about our scouts that are one it's here and the other one it's over here, and I think I have one here. They are where I want them to be, so I won't move them, and the rest it's commanders that are waiting to ferry some troops. So that's it. Recruitment wise, just before finishing off the turn, everything it's the same. Sky Priest, Eagle Warriors. In our capital it's a little bit different. It's a Rain Priest and a Sun Warrior, and the remaining castles, Sky Priest, Eagle Warrior, and more Sky Priests and Eagle Warriors. I hope I have enough treasury to start building a fortification next turn over here. And if I see some security around this position here, I don't want to start building if I see some big armies over here. So again, it's something that I need to decide right when I push the button to start building the fortification. So let's finish off the turn, shall we? 4 commanders doing nothing. That's to be expected. And let's see if all goes according to plan, which in Dominions rarely does. Okay, not that bad. 2 magical sites, 1 battle. Let's see what kind of opposition we have from Oceania. Not that much. Should be quick enough. Yeah, more than quick. Lost 1 Eagle Warrior, and we were attacked at Leeuwenmark by Marignan. That's not well. Hopefully I have my army there. Yes, so I'm glad they attacked because it's 1 less army that I need to worry about. And we are done, right? Yes, we are. I'm glad that Marignan decided to suicide themselves against my army. It's the 1 less army that I need to worry about in our provinces. So let's check the 2 magical sites, which is very nice. Nice catacombs. It's very good. I want more death sites. It's not one main strategy because we don't have death magic by default, but with our national heroes, and I can show you them really quickly. It's Mictlan, which has 3 death and 3 blood, and the other guy, it's where the hell it is? It's here. It's Kadric. Well, I don't know. No, Kadric, I think it's just a guy that we got in a random event. Yeah, Circle Master. It's not. So we got this guy with a lucky event. I was mistaken. The second guy that we have, that's a hero. It's Tolplitzin, which is a rainbow mage. So let me quickly check the borders before stopping the video to issue the orders for this turn. So we took this province here. I don't see any big... Well, at least I know that Oceania is at war with Marignon, which is very good for us. It's very, very good for us. If they are entertained with other nations, it's very good for us. And I know that they are at war also with Eriu. So that's nice. At least they were at a couple of turns ago. At least I don't see no big armies from Oceania. No, I do not. And Marignon, I don't know if they are at war with anyone else than Oceania and ourselves, but I don't see big armies over here, so it's wonderful. Let's start to build a fortification here. Marignon are at war with Eriu. They are because this province was previously owned by Marignon, so they are at war. So that's nice. They have some common, some borders in common, so they are also entertain themselves with each other. And I saw that they are in this map. I think everybody is at war with everybody, with a lot of in between turns battles resolving. There are a lot of battles going on, so that's nice. And to the south, well, over here there was troops from Abyssia, and now it's Vanheim. So again, a lot of switches going on, which is good and bad, but at least they are not only focused on me. So guys, give me just a moment and I will issue the orders for this turn. For this turn, guys, let me just... I've made a little change in magic research. I'm going to get the early levels of alteration and enchantment. We'll have some options for our mages, even for defense in combat, mirror image. We have fire, we can even have aim, so it's going to be helpful, and it's going to be quick to get those early levels, and it's going to give us a little bit more solutions to cast in combat. And the same for enchantment. Let me just show you enchantment. Nope, what am I doing? Enchantment level 2 and conjuration. And enchantment, we'll have level 1 and level 2, Windrunner, protection from lightning. We have the water shield, breath of winter. We have gift of the air, personal regeneration. Some options, not that is going to be groundbreaking, but it's going to help, and I really want to push also those research in those trees. So we'll do between conjuration level 4 and 6 and 5 and 6. I'll try to complete as soon as possible those early levels. Regarding movement, nothing too different. Let me just show you what combat I expect. We'll try to strike these two Oceania provinces over here. Again, I'm not going to move that I'm not going to move away from my main provinces, but I'm going to try to get this one. It will give bonus to this province over here, and I will also try to get this one. We are attacking Oceania, which they are a water nation, and it's going to be a little bit more easy. But I won't move that armies that far, because main concern it's defense. Over here, hopefully this will turn out well. I'm starting to build the city palisades. We'll need 5 turns to do that, so I'll wait 1 turn. I will use that turn to preach and search, and hopefully we'll have enough firepower if we get attacked to withstand the Marignon attacks while we build here a fortification. Let's see if that goes according to plan and we can complete that fortification. And that's my output of the money this turn. 750 gold went to that palisades, which don't allow me to recruit in every castle. Over here we are recruiting a sky priest and some eagle warriors. Same stuff over here in my capital, 1 Mictlan priest and some sun warriors. It was just to spend all of the money. Down there, over here at Black Marshes, I don't have money to recruit over there, so that's what I have decided to recruit. And let me change the nation overview. Since we have reached level 6 in construction, we now have several nice magical items that we can start forging, and let me show you what I have decided to forge this turn. 2 lightless lanterns, which will boost up even more our research, a vine shield, a bottle of living water, and a water bracelet. So this water bracelet gives us +1 to water magic. Bottle of living water gives us an water elemental at the beginning of the battle. Vine shield, if you have seen just some of my other episodes of Dominions 5 in other Let's Plays, it's a staple in any tug or in any light tug. They have to have this vine shield. It's amazing to lock units around the unit and blocking them from attacking you, so it's a very nice item. And these 2 lightless lanterns, it will give a very nice boost to research. And that's it for this turn. That's it. A lot of research, scouts hiding, and nothing more. So let's see what happens this turn. Hopefully we'll succeed in attacking Oceania and I don't get surprised by anyone else. So let's hope that goes according to plan. Lots of battles going on, so the other nations are entertained by themselves or with each other, and hopefully that will keep that way. Our scout managed to see a battle between Marignon and Eru, and in this case Marignon won. So for me, if it keeps them occupied, for me it's the best. Let's see both battles against Oceania. First one, we have a nice army here, and well, some province defense, not that problematic. I need to move that guy back. I cannot forget to do that. Let's kill the captains. Did we kill the captains? Yes, they are routed. Let's check the casualties. 3 eagle warriors. Okay, nothing special. And at Kedra, let's again see how we fared. Just province defense and some cavalry. Those guys might hurt a little bit. Hopefully we can kill quickly the commanders, and they are routed also. So we won both battles and we did not lose a single unit, so that's very nice. Unexpected event, plus 10 province income, no magical sites, and 1 magical site here. Let me see, an enchanted windmill, 1 air gem and 50 supply points, which is very good. We are going to build here a fortification, so it's a nice boost for our palisades and our future fort. So let's quickly check the borders. Let me see anything new. Just 1 remaining Oceania province over here. They are also over here. Now we have contact with Abysia, not a whole lot, but we need to be careful. This could be a nice target for another fortification, but I don't have enough money, and I don't want to be building two at the same time. And down here nothing special, just checking if they are still independent. Down here we have the possibility of sending some army into the water, which wouldn't be that bad of an option, because in this map there are only one water nation, which is Oceania, and they don't have the direct connection over here. So we'll be fighting, if some battle happens, against other land nations for these three provinces. So, and we could also get this one and another one over here, so might not be a bad choice to try to get these provinces, but it should be a side project. And over here nothing special. I have my scout here, I'm going to move him there, and Marignan is sieging this castle over here, and they are also at war with Oceania, and all of these three nations are at war with each other, so that's very convenient for us. Give me a moment, guys, and I will issue the orders for this time. One more turn, exact same strategy, my friends. Over here, well, I might be pushing a little bit my luck, but I don't expect, if Oceania are over here and at war with other nations, that they have too much support over here. So I'll move out this army here, and I'm moving this army over here to the remaining Oceania province over here. I don't see any, at least while I can see, any big Marignan armies, so I'll take a chance and get this province. Of course, all of these ones that we are conquering, they are very good while they are with us, but if we lose these provinces, I won't be annoyed, and it's not high priority to get them back. At least it will give us some buffer to prepare for some assaults that try to get to our main area. Of course, if we each turn that we can keep them, it's one turn that we get the income, and even if we do some site searching, we get the gems. But let's be careful. The settings that I have decided, it might look good, but it can go sour very fast. It's just a matter of being at war with another one or two nations, and it gets complicated that fast, and it's pretty easy to get attacked, because since we are fighting against teams, it's very easy to get attacked. If it was like everyone for itself, we might get lucky, because they might just attack one or two and leave us alone. Since they are teams, there are less opponents available, and we are a bigger target. So let's be careful, and let's reinforce and focus on our mainland and expand carefully, instead of trying to expand too fast and then we'll get attacked. For instance, if we get attacked quickly by Eriu with all of these armies, it might get a little bit hairy. Of course, if we get our fortification done here, they need to go through it, and it gives us some kind of defense, and that's the main strategy. Move with some assurance that we have our backs covered. So after getting this fortification here, we can move a little bit forward. If you are able to build another fortification here or here, we'll move a little bit forward, just with some nice backup and making sure that it's easy enough to defend our inland. So for this turn, exactly the same like last turn. I have two offensive armies, and one here and one is going to attack here, and some of this is shuffling some troops. I will have another armies ready here next turn, and I'm also site searching, and the recruitment, it has been resumed as usual. I'm just recruiting, trying to recruit over here something different. I'm getting a duality. It's not the most the best unit to research, but I'm trying to focus a little bit while I can, try to get these elusive paths, blood and death. I know that we have 2 mages with it, but I would like a couple more, so they have a little chance of having it, and so I'm going to try in each other turn to try to get one wally, just to see if I can get that elusive magical paths that we don't have as much as the other ones. My capital, oh, of course, and I forgot to say, it's a scout recruitment turn. 2 scouts in my capital and 2 scouts down here. I didn't have that much money, and I need scouts. I have a couple of over here, 3 that are invaluable. Sorry for my stuttering. Because they allow me to know a little bit with some wording if there are big armies moving near my lands, but I want more. I want to know the extent of the enemy nations, which I do not know. I don't know who is winning, who is losing over here. I see here a very land mass, and I really don't know who is winning and who is losing. So, and that scouts are trying to fill that gap, and let's try to open up our eyes in the rest of the map. And let me check the notes. Okay, and of course we managed last turn to complete both alteration and enchantment levels that we wanted, and we resumed conjuration. And to finish off the news of this turn, Lightless Lantern to these 2 guys, and now they give the awesome amount of 22 research points per turn. Amazing. Amazing, with 5 fire gems and 65 gold, that it's the cost of these mages. We get 22 research points. We are on now 550 research points per month. Very, very nice. And of course, one of our good strategies, it's to get insane amount of research so that we can have nice solutions in conjuration or in other skill trees, because with a lot of research points we can open up several solutions for the problems that the enemy nations give to us. So it's a very good amount of research points. For this turn, that's pretty much it. Let me quickly check nation overview. Search, sneak, palisades, 4 months remaining. Lot of research going on, and more 2 lightless lanterns, another bottle of living water, and another water blessed. That's pretty much it for this turn. It was pretty similar to last turn. So let's finish off the turn and see if we get surprised. Hopefully not. And again, let me check the battles first. A battle between Oceania and Marignan. Very nice. Oceania attacked Marignan, but they were defeated. Okay. And our 2 battles against Oceania at Baan Kish. Let's see the first one. What are we facing? Small province defense. Should be easy enough. Some blessing. And okay, just kill the commanders, please, and we are done. We lost 1 eagle warrior, and at Troll Canyons. Let's see, Troll Canyons, do we get some surprise? Well, lots of cavalry, some heavy infantry. This should be a little bit more complicated. But easy enough, easy enough. Troll Canyons, 1 eagle warrior and 3 warriors, nothing special. And we even killed a small Oceania army. Unexpected event. Some gems. Okay. It's uncrossed. Last 1 gold. Thank you. I don't mind. And patrolling information and magical sites. 1 at the Deadlands. and that's pretty much it. A summoning circle. What the hell is that summoning circle? Okay, let's finish off. Summoning circle. Go to commander, summoning circle. Okay. Blood magic bonus. Not that amazing. Not that amazing. Let me check the borders. Now I'm seeing here a big army from Abyssia. You see here, and now we have some connections against Abyssia. Let me check the notes. Abyssia, they are allied with Armor, so hopefully they do not attack us. I don't know if they will. And here, nice, very nice. Wow, evergreen mount, 1 nature and 1 earth, a mine, 60 resources, a farm of plenty, 50 supply points, a snow-capped mountain, 1 earth and 1 water, and a copper mine, 20 gold per turn. Amazing. This would be a very nice place for a fortification with all of those bonuses. It surely did. I need to think about it. Let's hope my ambitious move over here, it won't give us some annoyance against Abyssia. We need to keep an eye out on Abyssia because I don't want to get surprised. Let me just check the remaining information, and of course my scouts that we have recruited last turn, they are going to be very helpful in trying to understand what's happening in the Abyssia lands, because they are very spread out. They are over here, they are here, they were, well, again, this was Vanheim and they were here, so you can see they have, I don't know how their land extension, but they are very spread out, so we need to be a little bit worried against Abyssia, but okay, nothing, at least for now, nothing too concerning. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see Marignon. I don't see that big armies over here. They are keep sieging over here. Oceania, nothing new, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. I'm very satisfied with this episode, and it's a good place to leave the episode on a high note. We expanded a little bit compared to the beginning of the episode, and we have stabilized a little bit our empire. Hope we can it remains that way. I'm not seeing good things from Abyssia, so let's see how long we can last in peace with them. If you want to see what happens against Abyssia and against the other nations, please leave a like, subscribe, and follow this Let's Play. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you.